हेलो हेलो गाइस। तो आज मैं स्टार्ट करूँगी इन्वायरमेंट स्टडीज़ एंड पेडागोगी लेटेस्ट पैटर्न पे। मैंने ये बुक लिया है आप लोग को अच्छे से तैयारी करने के लिए सीटेट 2021 में। और उम्मीद करती हूँ कि आपको मेरा वीडियो बहुत अच्छा लगे और मैं अपना बेस्ट दूंगी, अपना अच्छे से पढ़ाऊँगी मैं आप लोग को। उम्मीद करती हूँ कि आप लोग को मेरा वीडियो पसंद आए। तो स्टार्ट करेंगे इन्वायरमेंट के बारे में। तो जानते हैं इन्वायरमेंट जो है सीटेट में 30 मार्क्स के पूछते हैं और मैं चाहूँगी 30 में से आउट ऑफ 30 में 25 तो आ ही जाए आप लोग को। बात करते हैं इन्वायरमेंट इज एन इंग्लिश वर्ड एंड इट originated from the French word "inverner" which means neighborhood. In other words, we can say that the people, place, things and nature that occurs in our neighbor is called environment. ये जो इन्वायरमेंट हो गए इनके दो दो मेन कंपोनेंट हो गए, एक नेचुरल हो जाते हैं और एक जो मैन मेड होते जो इंसान लोग बनाते हैं। तो देखते हैं जो नेचुरल क्या होते हैं और मैन मेड क्या होते हैं। नेचुरल में आ गए बायोटिक एंड और ए बायोटिक। अब देखते हैं बायोटिक में आ गए एनिमल्स एंड प्लांट्स एंड इसमें आ गए और सेकेंड में आ गए ए बायोटिक में लैंड हो गए, वाटर होगा, एयर, लाइट, सॉइल एंड टेम्परेचर, एनीथिंग दे ये सब हो गए ए बायोटिक में। अब बात करते हैं मैन मेड। तो वो हो गए जो बिल्डिंग हो गए, इंडस्ट्रीज हो गए, रोड्स हो गए, ब्रिजेस हो गए, पार्क्स हो गए, कल्चर हो गए और डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ जो भी होते हैं मैन मेड जो हम लोग इंसानों द्वारा बनाया जाता है वो हो गए। तो दो टाइप के होते हैं हम लोग ने देखा, एक नेचुरल हो गए और एक मैन मेड हो गए। नेचुरल में दो आ गए, बायोटिक एंड एबायोटिक। और मैन मेड पे देख लिए जो भी बिल्डिंग्स वगैरह होते हैं एटीसी वो हो गए। अगर आप लोग को ये लिखना है तो लिख सकते हैं। अब बात करते हैं एरियाज ऑफ इन्वायरमेंट। इसको 4 पार्ट में डिवाइड किया गया है। देखते हैं लिथोस्फेयर, हाइड्रोस्फेयर, एटमॉस्फेयर, बायोस्फेयर। तो सबसे पहले बात करेंगे लिथोस्फेयर। द अपर मोस्ट layer of the earth is called lithosphere and it is about 29% of the earth. It is made of rocks and minerals and is covered with thin layer of soil. Mountains, plains and valleys are found in this sphere. It provides grasslands for animals. It is the chief source of minerals. It provides forest and land for agriculture and livings. अब बात करते हैं हाइड्रोस्फेयर। द लेयर ऑफ वाटर फाउंड ऑन द अर्थ इज कॉल्ड हाइड्रोस्फेयर। अबाउट इट 71% of the earth, oceans, seas, rivers and other water bodies make the hydrosphere. Water is found in many forms as ice, water vapors and underground water. Water is essential for all living creatures. Water forms the clouds which help in rain. एटमॉस्फेयर की बात करते हैं। The layer of air around the earth is called atmosphere. Air is a mixture of many gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, etc. Dust particles and water vapors are called found in this sphere. It protects us from the harmful rays of the sun. It is helping in changing weather and climate. It helps in radio communication. Biosphere. Biosphere is the narrow zone of the earth where land, water and air together make the life possible. animals and plants together constitute the sphere. It provides favorable circumstances for life. Ecosystem is a system in which all living beings interact with one another and with physical and chemical factors in which they live. In 1935, A.G. Tansley first propounded the concept of ecosystem. A.G. Tansley first propounded the ecosystem. Okay. The study of ecosystem is called ecology. Ernest Haeckel was the first to use the word ecology. Ecosystem is the functional unit of nature. Ecosystem may be small or large. It can also be permanent or temporary. It can also be nature or artificial. It is classified into many small units such as fresh aquatic ecosystem, marine ecosystem, forest ecosystem and desert ecosystem, etc. Tropical ecosystem is considered to be most productive ecosystem. It has two main components of this ecosystem: one biotic and two abiotic. Biotics has three main parts: producer, consumers and decomposer. Producer. Producers. Plant kingdom or plants are called the producers of ecosystem. Plants make food by the process of photosynthesis. Second is consumer. Animals that cannot make their food by themselves are called consumers. They directly or indirectly depend on producers for their food. They are as follows. First, primary consumer. They are herbivorous. They eat leaves and tender shoots of the plants. Example: cow, deer, goat, grasshopper, etc. Secondary consumer. They eat animals. Example: frog, cat, fox, etc. And third, territory consumer. They eat either primary consumer or secondary consumers or both. Has lion eats deer and also fox. Peacock eats a snake. Hawk eats a snake. Omnivorous. They can producers and also primary consumers. Example for human being: man can eat can sorry cat, crow, peacock, etc. Decomposer. Detritivores. They feed on dead and decayed living beings. They decompose carbonic matter of dead living beings into simple physical matter. Example: bacteria, virus. Abiotic. It includes light, air, water, soil, carbonic matter which is necessary for the producer and consumers. Food chain. Food chain is a series different kinds of animal in which food energy flows and in an ecosystem food energies flows in one direction and directional. Example: plants, grasshoppers, frogs, snakes. In the above examples, plants make their food and grasshopper gets food energy from them. Grasshopper provides food energy to the frog and snake gets the food energy from frog. Food chain can be maximum 5 levels because at every level 10% of energy is transferred and 90% is lost. Transfer of these 10% of energy is known as Landemann's 10% law. Start this pyramid of energy. Tertiary consumer. secondary consumer, primary consumer and producer. First, food web. A net of many food chain is known as food web. In it, the flow of energy is multi-directional. Food web is necessary for the environmental because it maintains the balance of the environment. Like these examples, let's see. Let's see conversation of environment. Human and environment have unbreakable relationship. Destruction of environment directly affects human. It's true that it is the responsibility of the human to take care of the environment, but it is also true that humans cause much damage to the environment as the needs of the human increase, the environment gradually get destroyed. Today the chief concern is the protection of the environment. In this regard, efforts have been made on international and national level. International conference. The chief international conference held on environment are Stockholm Conference on Human Environment 1972. It was held on 5 June 1972 in Stockholm, capital of Sweden. In this conference, the principle of One Earth was adopted. The main aim of this conference was to conserve the environment and reform it on international level. It gave birth to the United Nations Environmental Program UNEP. In this conference, it was decided that every year 5 June will be celebrated as World, in, World Environment Day. 1992 Earth Summit Day. It was held on 3 June 1992 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. 182 countries participated in it. In this conference, a document was issued on the environment and development that is known as Agenda 21. Then Environment Protection Act 1986. This act was implemented on 19 November 1986. The main aim of this act was prepare a plan for environment conservation and reform. Main movements related to the environment. Chipko movement. Sundar Lal Bahuguna was the leader of this movement.